A man who admitted to attacking a woman and exposing himself to a child won't do any jail time. A very good evening to you. I'm Jennifer Sanders.
And I'm Britt Moreno. Thanks for being with us. One survivor made it her mission to find who attacked her and might be the very reason that police were able to arrest him. Almost a dozen other women across the Austin area claim Antonio Rios preyed on them as well for nearly half a year before he got caught. And KXAN's Jayla Washington tells us how they hope this starts an important conversation.
Out for her normal morning run a few years ago, Lynn Isaak never imagined she'd be here now, in court, saying this.
After I passed you, I could sense your evil behind me. I remembered looking behind me and seeing you sprinting towards me and grabbing me. Some of the details are too graphic and unspeakable to say out loud.
Out loud and unapologetically for everyone to hear, Isaak takes back some power. Antonio Rios attacked her while she was running in broad daylight.
To this day, I will never forget you looking back at me like I was your prey.
With a broken leg that required surgery, Isaak had nothing but time to find out who was responsible.
Officers didn't think it was likely they would find the suspect.
She looked for other possible victims on the Nextdoor app.
And over the course of about 3 or 4 months, they were able to link him to additional attacks, identify his vehicle, take a picture of the vehicle, pull images off of Ring doorbell.
These are all the locations where the attorney representing the women says the attacks happened. At least 10 of them out jogging, walking their dogs, or even with their children. Now, some closure nearly 3 years later with endless support.
She personally gave me the courage to stand up.
Those who say they were preyed on do feel a sense of justice, though they wish Rios got a tougher sentence than 10 years probation.
This was a deal that was reached with the district attorney's office after 16 months of negotiation. It took into account my client's lack of criminal history. There are different purposes in the criminal justice system, and one of those is rehabilitation.
There will be no more survivors. This is it. It ends here.
Jayla Washington, KXAN News.
And telling their stories really is timely because it's National Crime Rights Victims Week. These survivors have since launched a campaign called Not Today, empowering other women to speak out, and they went to the Texas Capitol to testify after the sentencing this morning, working to fight for victims to have more rights. Rios did plead guilty to aggravated assault causing serious bodily injury and injury to a child, and he was on house arrest for 6 months prior to being on probation, all according to his attorney.